Hi, this is P.R. Sundar. Welcome to this special episode where I am going to talk about technical analysis is good or bad. And I would tell you there are certain things we cannot clearly mention good or bad. What is good for you may be bad for me, and what is good for me may be bad for you. I just give an example. So let us say there is a new disease breaks out, just like coronavirus. You and me will be very, very unhappy, so it's bad for us. Because we cannot work properly, we need to pay a lot of money to the hospital or vaccine, Okay. But what about the doctors? What about the pharmaceutical companies? What about the people who are developing the vaccines? They all will be very happy because, they get more business. So, something has happened. It may not be good for everyone across the board, or it may not be bad for everyone across the board. For some people it will be good and some people it will be bad. So the same way, it's going to be very difficult to say technical analysis is good or bad. It is good for some people, it's bad for some people. And before starting, let me tell you one thing. I have two friends and they both attended the same class. They learned the same technical analysis. And they follow the same technical analysis. Same place they go long, same place they go short, same place they put stop loss. But one person is happy at the end of the day, and the other person is not at all happy. So why? You think before watching this video. So the answer will come later. Let me tell you what was my thought process. Initially, in fact, I came out with a video called Technical Analysis is a Bullshit, right? It was one of my famous videos. I think more than lakh people have watched it. And then the question is that, why did I come to such a conclusion many years before? It's very, very simple. Assume that you have a son or daughter. You want your son to be a doctor, engineer, or sweeper, plumber. No, every job is a respectable job. Even sweeping job is also a respectable job. But still, you do not want your son to be a sweeper. You want your son to be an engineer or doctor. Why? You tell me. Assume that tomorrow things change. All the sweepers get 10 lakh rupees per month salary. All the engineers, they get only 1 lakh rupees per month salary. Then definitely you will want your son to be a sweeper. Here it is not what is the job. It is what salary you are getting, how much money you are getting. So you are seeing in the society some engineers, some doctors, they are very successful people, they have a house, they have a car. So you take the motivation from them. Although they don't come and tell you exactly how much money they are making, but they have a house, they have a car, so that so they must be making a good money. That's why they are. So that makes you to wish that your son become a doctor or engineer. So whereas sweepers, plumber, electrician, so although they are also respectable jobs, but they don't make good money. So they are struggling in their life. So remember one thing, when you see the successful people, okay, you tend to believe that that profession is very, very lucrative. So honestly tell you, okay, forget about honestly, I'm telling you, honestly you tell me how many successful technical analysts you have seen in your life. How many people who claim that they are technical analysts, how much money they've made. And the SEBI report says very, very clearly, 90% lose money, that 5%, they hardly make money to cover their charges. And what they did not tell, another 4%, they cover their charges equivalent to the FD interest. So that means, that's what Zerodha people say, 99% of the people do not beat FD return. So it's just only 1%. So that 1% also I told you, okay, I'll come to the answer little later. What is the guarantee that, these things. I personally have not seen at least 1 or 2 people in my life who claim that they are very good technical analysts making money. So that is why, I was against it. And in fact, to give you the best example, the day, I think it's about 2-3 years before, the day I came out with a video, technical analysis is a bullshit. Another trader in India came out with a video within the same day, I think maybe 8-10 hours later. Of course, he needs some time to shoot the video, right? So on the same day, another trader, after seeing my video, he came out with a video saying technical analysis is fabulous. But what happened after many years? So, I got into some controversy. So the people wanted, me to show the P&L. So I said, mine is a company, you want to go, you get the data from MCA. Like one guy is asking, I come and show. Then again, everything is subject to, they say, no, what you are showing, that's also fake. Then I can't be going to everybody's house to satisfy them. So I said, if you want, mine is a company, you just go and check the company. You go to MCA website, so you pay a little bit money, so they will give you all my data, right? So that's more authenticated than what I'm saying. In fact, some people like money control, they even paid the money to my MCA and they collected all the data. So they posted my 5-year P&L. I'm not claiming that, every year I made money, but there were years, so coronavirus, so it's a justifiable, lost some money. But the thing is, coronavirus year I lost 1 CR, the next year I made 15 CR, right? So overall, over a period of last 3-4 years or 5 years, there are some losses, there are some gains, but overall I'm still in a respectable gain. But whereas recently the other trader also got into some controversy, and these people, some people are always going after these financial influences, and somehow somebody managed to get his income tax document, so where he has declared a loss of more than 2 CR for the last 2-3 years. So that means that the trader has not been making money. And later he himself has admitted. So now the point here, somebody who said technical analysis is bullshit made money. Somebody who said technical analysis did not make money and he lost the money. So that is what I am going to answer in this. Later, at some point of time, I always keep thinking, I always keep trying to improve myself. So anything, at one point of time, I don't believe, it's not that forever in my life, I will not believe. So everything is subject to review. So then, I asked one question myself. So why is it that almost, I don't know, I would say 100%, but I do not know, maybe some people may be making money. Most of the people who are following technical analysis, so they are losing money, they are not making money. What is wrong? Is there something wrong with them or something wrong with the technical analysis? I was talking to one of my friends. So I don't believe in this horoscope, Josiam and this and that. So one of my friends, he strongly believes. Another friend also, he doesn't believe. So when we were discussing, my friend told me, okay, I believe in horoscope, but I do not believe the person who is judging the horoscope. So there are two things. Horoscope is right or wrong, the person, because we don't see the horoscope ourselves, we go to somebody, so he judges based on our horoscope. So it can be two different things. So the same way here, one, technical analysis itself can be wrong, or people who are following the technical analysis may be right, but the technical analysts may be wrong. So technical analysis is different, technical analysis is different. So that is what actually I realized at some point of time, and I found that really technical analysis is working. If you can remember, last Sunday I came out with a video saying that today Muhurat trading session, if Nifty crosses 19,530 and technically market becoming bullish. But see what happened, and after that the next day it fell. I think next day it fell about 30-40 point. Then after that we shot up more than 300 point in just few trading sessions. Now let me answer you. What is wrong with the technical analysis? In fact, in one of my videos I said, I will repeat it. Okay, so assume that somebody has 10 lakh rupees, take long position, each lot margin is 1 lakh rupees. So you look at the technical analysis, ICICI Bank is showing long, he take 9 lots and 1 lakh rupees he keep for MTM loss. That day evening some bad news, Okay, in fact, this video is being shot on 17th of November. Actually, until yesterday, everything was bullish. And yesterday evening, suddenly the RBI came and they said that we are increasing the risk weightage. You need more capital for lending the money to retail people. And Bank Nifty gapped down 500 points. This guy has gone long in ICICI Bank. Let us say that day evening, some very bad news come for ICICI Bank. The chairman arrested by CBI and this and that. The next day, there will be 4-5% gap down. The 1 lakh MTM loss he kept may not be sufficient, so the broker will square up the position. And then he go home and think, so what is wrong with me? So nothing wrong with my technical analysis, so something wrong. Okay, then he go and take advice from other people. Then people say, your position sizing is wrong. All the people who say position sizing is wrong, I tell you once again, they will never be able to tell you what is the right position sizing. If they know what is the right position sizing, they must be making profit, right? Next time when HDFC Bank, watching the chart, again put 10 lakh rupees. Now watch HDFC Bank. Now that is showing long. Okay, but do you think his psychology will allow him to take 9 lots? He may be taking only 2 lots. And this time nothing will happen. Market will go higher. He will make 10% profit. But the problem is that he has got 10 lakh rupees. But he deployed only 2 lakh. 10% profit of 2 lakh will be 20,000. So the 20,000 is just only 2% return for 10 lakh rupees. So what is the big deal of making 2% profit after 1 or 2 stop loss being hit? When you make profit, you make 2% profit. When you lose maybe 1% or something. So overall, you are not going to go anywhere. So that's why just for fun, I used to tell, the trader's life is most of the time running on a treadmill. Keep on running, but we don't go anywhere. We are in the same place. Now I come to the main important part about 2 of my friends. Okay, the one guy had bought lot of shares. Not he bought, his father bought. Okay, his father those days bought for 1 or 2 lakh rupees. Now it's 20-30 crore. I think his portfolio value is about 30 crore. The other guy, he borrowed money from the bank at the rate of 10%, 11% interest, come to the trading. Now what happened? They both went to the same training. They both learned the same technical class. Everything was the same. But what happened? As I told you, sometimes technical analysis, stop loss hit, this and that, so you don't make a good return. Okay, so you hardly make, 10% return, but you pay 11% to the bank interest. So that means you are at a net loss of 1 rupee, 1%. But whereas the other guy, he put 30 CR. And even if he get 10%, he's going to get 3 CR. So 3 CR if he is getting about 25 lakh rupees per month. He must be the happiest person in India who makes 25 lakh rupees per month in India. Okay, so you see, it is exactly the same for both of them. Okay, but now tell me, are you going to blame the technical analysis? Here and there I keep seeing the messages, people, losing heavily in stock market, I think yesterday also there was some news, one guy from Tamil Nadu borrowed some 5 lakh rupees and he gave it to his friends for trading. These are mostly option buyers, the entire money was lost and he committed suicide because he could not repay the loan. I always tell people, never borrow money to trade in market and never trust other people to trade. If you know how to trade, you just do it. If you don't know how to trade, never mind, don't do it. Don't trust other people. And especially, I know some people, they'll come and tell you, no, profit. These people will do gambling. They will buy option. You buy option for 10 rupees, go to 20 rupees, money is double. Your 5 lakh become 10 lakh. Okay, if you get 10 lakh, then he is going to get a 2 lakh, 3 lakh commission. But if you lose, the loss is for you. If there's a loss is for you. If the profit, he is going to get some money. So because of that, they will tend to take a high risk. So when they take the high risk, the probability of losing money is very, very high. To conclude what I'm saying, I give you the example. So nothing wrong with the technical analysis. Okay, but by 100% believing the technical analysis, put all the money on the table. So that is where things will go against you. Stop loss will hit, you will lose heavily. But the moment if you don't invest, you invest only 20% of your capital, the return on that 20% will not justify the return for 100%. So whereas in the example of guy who has 30 crore and give it as a collateral and trading, it doesn't matter for him. He is not expecting the return for 30 crore because that 30 crore is already in the stock market, that is gaining. So his portfolio value keep going higher and higher everywhere. So that money is getting the return there. And whatever money is getting through the trading is just an additional cost. That additional cost, even if he get 25 lakh rupees per month, is a very big money for him. Therefore, what I always say, so suppose tomorrow is a very simple common sense. If somebody come and ask you, sir, I have 5 CR. Should I put 5 CR in gold, 5 CR in real estate, 5 CR in equity market, 5 CR in bank FD, or 5 CR in business? What are you going to tell? It's a very simple. Why are you taking risk? You will never know what is going to happen to equity market or gold or FD, of course, no, it's assured. So you are going to say that, you put 1 CR in FD, 1 CR in equity, 1 CR in real estate, 1 CR in gold, and 1 CR in business. So, on an average, when something goes down, something goes up, you will get a better return. So that is the process of diversification. If I am a guy, if I want to follow technical analysis, I will not put my 100% of my capital in technical analysis. Maybe I may put 20-25% based on the technical analysis. But again, the return is not going to justify for the 100%. But the remaining 75% will be some other trades, maybe non-directional trade, maybe long-term options, and so within the stock market itself, so you need to actually diversify. And then diversification, again, as a trader, I put all my money in bank FD, right? I'm getting the FD return. So I'm not borrowing, in fact, I'm lending money to the bank. I'm getting 6-7% interest. Then after that, if I'm trading, even if I get 10% return in trading, okay, I get 10% return in trading, 7% return in FD, so I'm getting 17%. Even if 10% getting from the trading, my friend, okay, he makes like, 2.53 CR per annum. Okay, that entire money is his profit. In my case, I'm not getting capital appreciation because I'm not invested in stock market, but I'm getting the interest. But the other guy borrow money from the bank, So we all three do the same thing, but we are all at 3 different levels. So understand that, now I change my mind. Okay, technical analysis is good. But at the same time, technical analysis is not good for everybody. That's number 1. Number 2, I will not trust the technical analysis 100%. So maybe 1/4 of my capital I might allocate to technical analysis. So this is the crux of the matter. So otherwise, there is no point in arguing, technical analysis is good or bad, So there will always be divided opinion, and these kind of things. So I hope I made my point very clear. Okay, number 1, don't ever borrow to trade in the stock market. And number 2, if you do not know, do not trust the money with other people. Do yourself, otherwise don't do it. And number 3, technical analysis is good, but it does not mean that you have to commit 100% of your capital to a technical analysis. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.